All right, before we get into actually shooting the room, we need to talk about the microphone, right? So let's talk about the microphone and the speakers and what you're really shooting. Like, what's shooting the room even mean, right? The first thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a measurement microphone, and they typically look just like this. All right, so this is a Behringer ECM 8000. It's a pretty cheap option. It's 50 to 100 bucks, somewhere around there, right? And what this is an omnidirectional capsule, which means it picks up all around it, full circle. It's not cardioid, it doesn't pick up just in front of it, etc. It picks up everything, which is really important to this. But it's also a calibration microphone, meaning that it's flat throughout the frequency spectrum. So it's gonna get all the way down to the low lows and all the way up to the high highs, okay? Now this is really important because you want to shoot your room and you want to see a frequency representation of your room, the peaks and the valleys, but you don't want the microphone capsule adding any characteristics to it. If you look at a microphone like we have here, which is a Neumann TLM 103, this will not work to shoot a room and to get the frequency spectrum right. And the reason being is the first thing, hopefully you can answer this right now because I just answered this, is because it's not omnidirectional. It's a cardioid pattern. It picks up in front of the capsule, okay? That's really important. It does not pick up in the back of the capsule. So it has actually back rejection. So if I put this here, it's not going to get all the frequency ringing in the room. It's just going to get what's in front of it, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is if you look up the actual EQ curve and the way that this capsule reacts, it has peaks and valleys. So it has notches where it doesn't pick up as much in the front, and it has peaks, right? So it has peaks where it has more of a frequency heightened in like the 5K area, let's say, right? So this flat all the way through. This peaks and valleys, made for vocals, made for instruments, made to make things sound good, right? This is not made to make things sound good. It's made to make things sound true and pick up trueness, right? So that's what you need first, is you need a measurement microphone if you're gonna run through SonarWorks, Fuzz Measure Pro, REQ, or REW, which is the online free software that we're gonna show you next, okay?